Hey, everybody. Hi, everybody. I'm Sarah with Visit Lake County. We're here at KeyLime Cove today in Gurnee, and we're going to be giving you a tour of the resort. So I'm here with Dale, the general manager, and we're going to get started. And we're going to see behind the scenes, and hope if you've never been here before, you'll get to see kind of everything that KeyLime Cove has to offer. So here we go.
Thank you, Sarah. It's a pleasure to be able to do this tour. So let's just start here. Here we are entering KeyLime Cove. This is Duvall Street. This is typically where we will have a lot of our events, festivities, especially during the weekends. It's not uncommon to see magicians strolling Duvall Street as well as stilt walkers to just provide that experience for our guests. So especially during holidays like Fat Tuesday, Cinco de Mayo, St. Patty's, we'll do a lot of festivities along Duvall Street. You can also see a lot of times our cooks will be out here displaying certain meals that they're going to be serving throughout the resort. And the one thing here at KeyLime Cove is that for those that are registering, that are staying overnight, we do have RFID technology, and basically what that is it's a wristband that goes on your wrist. It gets you into your guest room door, so you don't need a key card. You can charge to that. And it also gives you admissions into the water park. So basically, you don't have to worry about cash at all. As we stroll over, we're going to start, you'll see immediately to the right is the Crazy Toucan Margarita Grill. And this restaurant is a great place to get some South Floridian-style cuisine. You can see we've got a number of awards for best appetizers and best theme here from the Daily Herald, so we're pleased about that. But this is a great restaurant to have a casual experience, but great, good quality food as well as our bartenders do a wonderful job. So this place is always hopping. As we're going to walk out here because right off the both sides of the bar is you can see entry into the water park. So this is KeyLime Cove. A lot of people come here for this water park experience. So basically it's 65,000 square feet. We've got 11 different slides. We've got a number of new things that I'll point out now, but we'll show you as well throughout the tour. But new for the water park is the Lumina Tubes, which are light-up tubes, and we also have the Raging Rapids, which is a whitewater experience on the lazy river. So great experience. It's always 84 degrees, whether it's snow, rain, or shine outside. The climate is always the same. We do use ozone technology, which is state-of-the-art. And unlike a lot of our competitors, we do have the cleanest facilities. So for those that are safety conscious, our ozone technology is state-of-the-art. It's basically what the Shed Aquarium uses for their fish. There's zero chance of getting any type of waterborne illnesses. And Bob Williams will be talking about that a little later. So now we're going to swing back through. You'll get more of an in-depth tour of the water park here pretty soon. So we're going to make our way down to the retail shops as well as the Island Temptation. One thing I will note too is a lot of people don't realize that KeyLime Cove has a meeting space, so we can comfortably feed up to 300 people. We do various types of events, whether they're weddings, they're social groups, we do some corporate functions. So we even do team building here, which we have the arcade to do that, so that's state-of-the-art. And that's where we're heading next. So we're going to head down the stairs. One thing that people probably don't know about KeyLime Cove is that it is open to the public. A lot of people think you have to be a registered guest to be able to use the arcade, to be able to use the spa services, the restaurants, etc. That's not the case. So we do get a lot of people that are regulars that do come in here. And one reason that they do that is because our agreement with Family Entertainment, we get the latest and greatest games. So they're always changing out. Little did I know, but around this area in Grays Lake and also in Waukegan, a lot of the game manufacturers are here, and because of that, we get to try the latest and greatest games, so constantly changing them out to provide a great experience. So you'll never see the same games in our arcade here twice. So something always changes. So arcade's about 65,000 square feet, about 7,000 square feet of space. There's over 100 and something games, and they range from kiddie games to games that require, adults love to play. As you can see over here, we have bowling, which was put in a couple of years ago, and now we're heading over to D.W. Anderson's, which is our family restaurant. D.W. Anderson's is known for its breakfast buffet in the morning. We do have a menu that we provide during the evenings. Ice cream's real popular. It's got that 50 style diner type of theme to it, but very popular with a lot of people, and you get great food here. So a lot of that diner style, home style food is cooked right here at KeyLime Cove. So it's the second of our 2 restaurants for sit down service. Got omelets being made, as well as waffles and pretty much anything you can imagine. So okay, now we are heading down. We're going to head through the arcade again, so we'll get some more shots so you can take a look at that. You'll get a good view of the bowling. We do have specials, especially during Thursday night. Thursday night's arcade night, so if you're able to come in here, you can enjoy. We have cards with some, gives you extra value on Thursdays, so you can take advantage of that. And as I said, we do get a lot of people from the outside just to come to play the arcade, play the games that the arcade have to offer. We do have, see some of the picnic tables. We do have some of the picnic tables here, but also in D.W. Anderson's, and as well as in the Waterpark. We do offer celebration packages, which are for birthdays. They are for Little League teams, organizations and so forth that are going to come here that are looking for a group type of experience. We do have those packages available that you can contact contact KeyLime Cove about that. And that does include food options, as well as get you water park passes into the water park.
I have a question.
Okay.
Is there a fee to enter the arcade if you're just from the public?
No, there is no fee to enter the arcade, so none at all.
Okay. Was there another question? Is it too early for
It's never too early for margaritas. We'll find a way.
Yeah.
Okay, so just scanning over here, this is our concessions operations. We call it belly up service, but we have great pizza. Some of the best pizza is made right here at Anchovies. A lot of great customer comments about it. And then also Hot Diggity Dogs, which serves hot dogs, burgers, wraps, that type of thing, as well as some salads and so forth. So you can pretty much get anything that you want there. You want to take a look in the water park? Closer look? Okay, so now we are entering the water park. So one of the other things we just recently put in here, as you'll notice when you walk in, is we have a non-slid floor. And that was put in because it's kind of a rubberized floor, so it protects those from slips and falls. As you can see, and if you pan right over here, that's the Lumina Tube that we have. So real popular with a lot of folks that will take those out into the water park. It's really cool at night, too, because pretty much blows up the tube. And what I'm going to do is, there's no one better in this industry. I'm very fortunate to be able to work with Bob Williams, who has pretty much almost a lifetime experience in running water parks up in the Dells. And he is our director of engineering here, who handles the water parks as well as oversees the resort. So I'm going to turn it over to Bob, and he can tell us a little bit about this state-of-the-art Ozone System.
Thank you, Dale. Here at KeyLime Cove, we have 438,000 gallons of water in 6 pools, or 65,000 square feet. And we have all of the slides and play features that any other water park would have. But what we have that other water parks don't is we purify our water with ozone. It's called Corona Discharge Ozone, and we manufacture it on site, and it mixes with the water. And the advantages of it is it's 3,000 times faster than chlorine, and it's 200 times stronger. But it doesn't have any side effects like chlorine. It doesn't hurt your skin or your eyes, and it actually only lasts about 12 to 15 minutes, and it turns back to oxygen. If you inhaled it, you'd exhale oxygen. It's used in all desalination plants, bottling plants, anywhere they want the purest of water, that they use the Corona Discharge Ozone. We also have a new feature this year is our Raging Rapids, and it's in our lazy river, and that's new this year, and I believe we're one of the only parks that have that also. You can see our vortex slide here. When you're on the tube coming out of that slide, you're going about 40 miles an hour.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So it's a pretty cool ride. So we've got 69 steps going up to our slide tower, and our slides are 387 feet long, and it's about a 17-second ride. And there's 4 slides there, plus our water bucket over there holds 278 gallons of water, and it dumps every 4 minutes. We filled it with ice a couple years ago for that program they were doing.
The ice bucket challenge?
Yeah, and we dumped it on the mayor. It was pretty cool.
Awesome. So will we need to go in the back or
Yeah, if you want to come down, I'll show you how we make the ozone.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Leave it. Okay. All right, this is kind of behind the scenes here. We do on Saturday and Sunday, we do water park we do pump room tours in the water park. And I believe we're one of the only hotels that do that. Because of the purity of our water, we wanted to let all of the parents and everybody know that we really concentrate on the best water quality that we can get. We work exclusively with Dell Ozone, and you want to come in our pump room. Sorry about the noise. Just to give you a little example of how the ozone works, oxygen is O2, ozone is O3. It's a gas, and it comes in through our pipe here through the venturi. And if you look close, you can see it mixing with the water.
Yeah.
You know, Dale and I are both on with the World Water Park Association, and Dale is trying to develop Model Aquatic Health Code, where all water parks will have a secondary disinfectant.
Okay. Yeah.
Another thing about ozone, you can see how well it mixes with the water. And if there's any extra, it just goes over to those machines in the back and turns back to oxygen. I'll show you the equipment, but I'll explain it first because it is noisy. We take the air we're breathing, we run it through a compressor, we dry the air, then it goes to an oxygen separator, same kind you use in hospitals. So it takes out all the nitrogen and all the chemicals, and it gives you 99.9% pure oxygen. Then it goes to the ozone generator, and through kind of like a thunderstorm is really what we're making. And that's how we generate the ozone. And then it's pumped into all our different pools. And we monitor that by equipment on the wall. And another thing we do here, we test all of our water parameters every 2 hours. I know the state wants us to do it every 12 hours. But we do it every 2 hours. So if you want to come this way, I'll show you the equipment. Okay, right in here is our compressor, oxygen separator, and this is the ozone generator here. And inside here there's 50 glass tubes, and they're filled with chemicals. And we generate our ozone here. It gets pumped out to the pool. We regulate how much is in each pool. Put a little bit extra in the kiddie pool, of course. And that's our system. We felt it was so important that we have a backup equipment by here on all of our stuff. We have like a very redundant system where if something goes off, we can just turn another lever on and we have a backup. This is all computer operated. Everything down here is controlled by the computer, all 36 pumps and valves. It also controls the water temperature. We keep our temperature within a half a degree. Those are our temperature limits, and because we have boilers upstairs, we don't have to worry about equipment going on and off. So our differential is only 1/2 of 1 degree. Okay. That's kind of what we're the proudest. Well, I'm the proudest. So,
You should be.
you know, we have great rooms and restaurants and great lifeguards and everything.
Yeah.
I know our lifeguards get a lot of training.
Mhm.
And you'll see they're only on each station every 10 minutes. They're always moving.
Okay.
So PJ, our director there, does a great job.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. This will find Dale. Hi.
Is that okay?
You had the tour with Bob,
Yep.
and he showed you the Raging Rapid?
Yep.
Great. Okay. So thank you, Bob.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate
Have a
it.
good day.
So as we walk along, just a couple things I'll share too, which we're fortunate because 2 years in a row we did get the best indoor water park recognition from Aquatics International. So that was for 2 years in a row. And then what we're really proud of too is TripAdvisor comes out with their top 25 family resorts that they have nominations for and people submit for. So 3 of the last 4 years we made the top 25 list in the nation, yes. And 1 year actually in 2012 we were at number 1 as the beat out all the Disney resorts and everything. And we finished number 2 in the world that year, so number 2 internationally. So those are some great recognition that our guests, of course, TripAdvisor, it's your guests that are rating you, so that's always a nice thing. So as we come back out of the water park, we're going to briefly take a stop here. Got the kids spa. So here we do have pedicures, manicures for kids. Real popular is the make your own lotions and lip balms and things like that. So that's also available to the public. So if people want to get away and take their child to get a manicure, pedicure, it's a great place to come to. That's geared towards them. So it's called the Enchanted Lagoon. Melanie the Mermaid is our character for that. And right across from the kids spa, I would mention as well that we won't have time to take a look at that, but we have the Paradise Mist Spa that is down towards the end of the hall. So you have access. It's easy to get to, and that's open to the public as well. So massage, facials, and manicures, pedicures, things of that nature. So now we're going into the newest feature of KeyLime Cove, which is Black Lake Minigolf. So this was just put in probably, 4 weeks ago. So it's brand new. So kind of get an idea of the different course. And 9 holes, very popular. Themed out with, of course, all of the KeyLime Cove characters. So very popular. I'm still trying to see what the best score is. I keep getting various impossibility scores, so you almost have to hit a hole in one and everything, which is kind of impossible, but some great scores. Hi, come on in. So we'll make our way out now. Okay, so we got to have a chance at take a look at that. We're going to head up these stairs here. So apologize for that. I sometimes get turned around. It can be so big. So just as we're walking up the stairs, we do a lot of, as mentioned in the meeting space and things like that, a lot of we just toured the arcade and Minigolf, and, sales team has done a great job of putting together, types of team building exercises for corporate groups and things like that come through, which we're getting a lot of success on. And, the holiday parties are coming up, so we're getting a lot of requests for those because people want to come to KeyLime Cove.
Good time to come.
It is. Yes. Yes, it is. And, okay, now rounding the corner, we're going to come back up to the second floor, which is the main level, entry level. And as we're coming around the corner, you can see immediately right in front of us is the Island Temptations, which is a confectionery. So it's a great place that you can get your coffee, your muffins, scones, things of that nature, as well as all types of different types of sweets. So we make our own fudge and make a lot of our own muffins and things of that nature. So I have a very talented pastry chef here that handles a lot of that for us. I'm very fortunate for that.
Oh, come look at these cupcakes, John.
Yeah, you have to see these cupcakes. So yes, and it's very popular, I will tell you. So kids almost have to walk by this to get to their room. So captured crowd. So retail, we do have a number of different venues for our guests. Lulu's is a swimsuit shop. That's tongue twister. Swimsuit shop. That we have different types of swimsuits and footwear, flip-flops, things of that nature. Surprisingly, we do get a lot of people from outside that aren't registered guests that come into Lulu's.
Oh.
And they do that in the wintertime because this is a place where you can find swimsuits 365 days out of the year.
Good to know.
So a lot of people come in here to do their swimsuit shopping.
Really good tip.
Yes. Okay, so, and then right across the hall is Island Hoppers, which is our main retail shop. So here you can find your souvenirs, your knickknacks, logo apparel, all types of different types of things in this shop here. So very popular shop for people to come into and browse and take a look because there's something for everybody. It's big. Okay, and finally, right around the corner, part of this retail experience would not be complete without your Animal Land, which is building, taking stuffed animals, bears, things like that. The experience, the kids have the experience of stuffing their own and picking out an outfit and things like that. So very popular. And that is Pinky's Pet Palace. And I think that for the majority, I think that's, I do have to talk over here. I can't leave these guys out. And then we'll wrap it up. But Leaping Lizards is our kids' activity center, which does various activities throughout the course of the day. They have a schedule posted. Some of it's right here along Duvall Street. Some of it's around the resort, different locations. So it's a great time for kids to come in and have a little downtime, things like that, to participate in arts and crafts and other types of activities that the resort has. Okay, well, it's been a pleasure to tour you around KeyLime Cove. I hope you learned a little bit and we look forward to having you visit. So come on out to KeyLime Cove. It's a great place for families of all ages, and we're just thrilled to certainly have the ability to service our guests and take care of them the best we can. So thank you. Thanks, Sarah. Thanks for coming out here to do the tour.
Of course.
Appreciate it.
Thanks everyone for joining us.
Thanks.
Okay.
Have a great day. Take care.